Imagine a world beyond winter's reach, where the sun never sets and harmony reigns. This was Hyperborea. From this paradise came Abaris, not a king or warrior, but a sage, healer, and priest. The Greeks called him Abaris the Hyperborean, a messenger of Apollo, the god who favored his people above all others. Abaris's purpose was to teach, heal, and purify, carrying wisdom from a land where the divine and mortal coexisted. He was a bridge between worlds, his presence bringing peace and clarity wherever he wandered. He needed no food, wore simple clothes, yet commanded the respect of kings and philosophers. His journey became legend, a testament to faith and the search for meaning. To explore Abaris is to peer into the heart of Greek imagination and ask, what lies beyond the known world? Can a human touch the divine? Can wisdom overcome our limits? The story of Abaris invites us to look beyond the ordinary and believe in the power of a single individual to bring light into darkness. His legend endures because it challenges us to seek the extraordinary in ourselves. Abaris was famed for powers beyond those of any ordinary healer. As an iatromantus, a healer and prophet, he could cure bodies, foresee the future, and purify souls. His prophecies needed no rituals. He simply saw the hidden patterns of the world. He predicted disasters and guided people to safety, his foresight an act of compassion. As a healer, he used incantations, music, and spiritual energy, curing plagues that baffled doctors. His presence and sacred songs alone could halt disease. For Abaris, illness reflected spiritual imbalance. Healing the soul meant healing the body. The iatromantus was a living link to the divine, and Abaris was the most renowned. He calmed minds, mended bodies, and guided lost souls. His wisdom was both spiritual and practical, a reminder that true power lies in understanding the universe's mysterious connections. Abaris shared his gifts freely, embodying the ideal of the compassionate sage. His legend reminds us that healing is as much about spirit as it is about science. Abaris's power flowed from Apollo, god of prophecy, healing, and light. The Hyperboreans were Apollo's favorites, and Abaris was his chosen priest and messenger. Their bond was deep. Abaris was a conduit for Apollo's wisdom and energy. He led pilgrimages, delivered prophecies, and healed with the god's power. This divine favor granted him abilities that defied nature, like bilocation and even flight. Central to these feats was a golden arrow, a gift from Apollo, symbolizing authority and supernatural travel. Riding the arrow, Abaris could appear wherever he was needed, transcending human limits. To the Greeks, the flying arrow was a metaphor for the speed of thought and the union of mortal and divine. Abaris was not bound by ordinary travel. His spirit, empowered by Apollo, moved at the speed of light. He embodied what humanity could achieve when aligned with a higher purpose. His story is a testament to the belief that faith and devotion can elevate us beyond the mundane. Through Apollo, Abaris became a living bridge between worlds. His legend endures as a symbol of the extraordinary potential within us all. At the heart of Abaris's legend is his golden arrow, a divine gift from Apollo. Not a weapon, but a symbol of light conquering darkness and knowledge overcoming ignorance. The arrow, said to have slain the Python at Delphi, marked Abaris as Apollo's chosen. It enabled him to travel instantly, appearing wherever healing or guidance was needed. The arrow also sustained him, freeing him from hunger and mortal needs. In rituals, Abaris used it to purify cities and heal the sick, channeling Apollo's energy. The arrow was hope incarnate, a direct link to the heavens in troubled times. It symbolized clarity, purpose, and unwavering direction in a chaotic world. Abaris's mission was singular, to bring light and order wherever he went. The arrow was more than a magical object. It was a metaphor for a focused mind and pure heart. With purpose, we too can overcome obstacles and bring light to darkness. Abaris's arrow reminds us that clarity and conviction are our greatest tools. His legend is a call to pursue our own path with courage and vision. Abaris's fame grew from healing entire cities, not just individuals. In plague-stricken Sparta, he arrived with sacred songs and his golden arrow, not medicines. He saw the plague as a spiritual stain, a sign of broken harmony with the gods. Through rituals and hymns, he purified the city, restoring health and order. In Knossos, he performed similar rites, cleansing the city of pestilence and spiritual pollution. His interventions saved countless lives and restored balance. These acts made him a legend, a mediator between mortals and the divine. The Greeks believed a city's health reflected its spiritual state. Abaris's purifications were more than miracles. They were reminders to live in harmony with the divine. He restored not just bodies, but the cosmic order itself. His story teaches that true healing begins with the soul of a community. Abaris's legacy is the power to heal both people and the world they inhabit. One of the most fascinating encounters in Greek lore is between Abaris and Pythagoras. Pythagoras, famed philosopher and mystic, believed the universe was governed by numbers and the soul's immortality. When Abaris met him, it was a meeting of kindred spirits, not rivals. Impressed by Pythagoras's wisdom, Abaris offered him his golden arrow, a gesture of profound respect. In return, Pythagoras shared his deepest philosophical secrets, welcoming Abaris into his inner circle. Their exchange symbolized the union of faith and reason, miracle and logic. Both men saw their paths as leading to the same truth, understanding our place in the cosmos. The golden arrow and secret wisdom represented the harmony of mystical and rational pursuits. Their friendship is a timeless lesson in humility and mutual respect. Enlightenment, they showed, is found on many paths, through both intuition and intellect. Their story endures as a model for the meeting of different ways of knowing. Abaris's legend is rooted in history as well as myth. His name appears in the works of Herodotus, Plato, and later philosophers. Herodotus recounts Abaris's miraculous travels with the golden arrow, showing his fame was widespread. Plato references Abaris as a healer of both body and soul, elevating him to a symbol of holistic wisdom. Roman-era writers like Iamblichus expanded his story, detailing his meeting with Pythagoras and his divine gifts. These accounts show Abaris was more than a myth. He was a model of the divine sage. Through these texts, his legend was preserved and passed down through the ages. Abaris became a symbol of the connection between human and divine. His story inspired generations to seek wisdom beyond the ordinary. The ancient texts ensure that the Hyperborean sage's legacy endures. Abaris's legend survived long after ancient Greece, echoing through Renaissance, Enlightenment, and modern times. Rediscovered by scholars, he became a symbol of transcendent wisdom and the quest for knowledge. Some saw him as a historical shaman, others as an allegory for enlightenment. In literature and art, he appears as the archetypal sage, healer, and bringer of light. His story inspired poets, philosophers, and mystics, and found new life in fantasy and esoteric traditions. The core of his legend remains healing powers, divine connection, and the role of a guide in dark times. Abaris transcends boundaries, myth and history, human and divine. He reminds us of a world filled with mystery, where one person's wisdom could change history. His enduring appeal lies in our longing for meaning, healing, and connection to something greater. Who was Abaris? A real shaman, a myth, or something in between? The mystery is his power. He stands as a symbol of the search for deeper reality. Hyperborea is the perfect world we all seek, a place of peace and light. Abaris's journey is the soul's quest to bring inner light to the world. He shows that wisdom can emerge from anywhere and transform lives. His legacy lives in the questions he inspires about healing, potential, and the nature of the soul. Abaris invites us to explore the mysteries within ourselves and believe in our own capacity for transformation. He remains an enigma, the eternal wanderer with the golden arrow. His story reminds us that some mysteries are meant to be wondered at, not solved. As long as we seek wisdom and light, the spirit of Abaris will guide us on our journey.